Learn from your past mistakes, but do not lean on your past successes. We do not remember days, we remember moments. Yesterday is but today's memory, and tomorrow is today's dream.
And no telling what I'm finna beyond. Hey, hey, I'm beyond all that.
Hey, little mama, would you like to be my sunshine? We touch my game, we gon' turn this to Colin.
And the game award for best ongoing game goes to Fortnite.
Oh my god!
Let's go, baby!
Baby girl, what you doing with your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan.
I hope y'all enjoyed that intro, and I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Thanks for clicking on the video, but I mean, you clicked here for one reason and one reason only, and that is OG Fortnite. Now, if you haven't already, make sure to sub to the channel, pause the video, go grab some popcorn, and sit down, because we are going to go over one of the most notable eras in gaming history, OG Fortnite, the rise and the very rapid downfall of the game.
This looks like a knockoff of Battlegrounds. Alex, so much fun though. Nick, what's the game called? It's called Fortnite. It's free.
It's free? Wait, hold on. Are there ads in this game? No. What else? I mean, you can't purchase anything yet? No. What? I'm so confused. How is this game free? How is Epic Games even making money off of Fortnite Battle Royale? And the next question is, does Fortnite Battle Royale even have the funds to have longevity in the game? I mean, if the game is free and they do decide to add any cosmetics, who's going to buy them? I mean, it's a free game. It's stupid to spend money on a free game, right?
So welcome to the first Battle Royale dev update. I'm Zach Estep, producer on Fortnite Battle Royale.
And I'm Eric Williamson, designer on Battle Royale.
Epic Games started releasing videos on their Fortnite channel about what they were going to do with the game, since it's just so brand new and it started to take off pretty quickly. There were a lot of things like, what are they going to do with cheaters? How is their game going to advance? And one of the most important question is, what are the future plans for Fortnite Battle Royale? And I think this is the greatest video to show how Fortnite's foundation led up to where it is today, and it being the most popular game in the world.
So things we have planned for the future include leaderboards, stats, cosmetics.
Okay, so it's confirmed. We are getting cosmetics. Obviously, we'd be getting skins, maybe gliders, maybe even pickaxes, but the only problem is, how is Epic Games going to sell this off as better cosmetics than other games? I mean, usually you would pay like $10, $15 for a skin, and for a game that's so new and people don't know that it would have longevity or not, Epic really had to think outside the box to market this game. First, they started off with the season pass, but that really didn't work that well. However, it was a step in the right direction. They needed something to completely revolutionize the gaming industry.
Look. Let's go. Mini shields coming soon. New mini shields on the way for the Survivor on the go. Ooh, that's cool. Oh my goodness. Battle Pass. Purchase. Let's go.
Fortnite had come up with the idea to use something called a battle pass. Now, in my previous videos, I always said that Fortnite and Epic Games were the first to create the battle pass, but I was wrong. Dota 2 was actually the first game to start the battle pass, but Fortnite really popularized it. I'll give credit to Dota 2, but at the same time, come on, you know the battle pass from Fortnite. It didn't make sense to people though. How is this game, for number one, free, number two, very, very fun, rising very fast in popularity, and third, you could buy a $10 pass and get 75 plus items? It made no sense. But I mean, it was just such a good value, so you had to buy it. And that's what made Epic Games and OG Fortnite grow to what it is. But we're not gonna fast forward just yet. Epic Games did even better.
From the darkest depths of deep space, mystery is on a collision course with danger.
With Epic Games' Battle Pass success, they knew that they really had a shot here to create one of the best games in history. You can tell that they went through concise planning, but also they made sure that it was good. They had to make the next season better than the last, and what would be a better way to do that? Well, Epic Games started putting up Easter eggs around the map, and that was the only thing that they teased. There were so many theories that came out, with the meteors being in the sky, with the llamas being on the screen. It didn't really make a lot of sense, but it made a lot more sense whenever Season 4 got released. This is when we got the start of the Fortnite storyline, arguably one of the greatest storylines in history of a battle royale game, a 5v5 game, any sort of game that wasn't a solo story mode itself. Now, I have another video talking about why the OG storyline was so perfect, and if you would like to watch that video, it is on the top right, or you can watch it after this video. I'll have it linked at the end as well, so don't worry. But I want to get into the main reason that Fortnite got so popular, and you might know the reason why.
Kim.com text Swizzy, tells Swizzy to text Drake to tell him that I'm ready to play, and Drake replies and is just like, yo man, super busy. Like, dude's a legend, man. We're gonna get some games in soon. We'll be so like he wants to play. I don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yo, your name on Twitter is just @ninja, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all right, perfect. Yeah.
I'm like 99.9% sure we are about to break Twitch.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, so real quick, guys, we got a lot of viewers right now. I don't know how many of you guys have Twitch Prime.
Come on, bro.
If you've never used it before, you don't know what it is, then you
look
definitely
at everybody.
have it available. Everyone
Holy
has 1
shit.
month of Twitch Prime.
Oh,
GG, you got band-aids?
Band-aids?
So, nigga.
Right there to the right.
Got him, baby.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
That's it, dude.
Drake, Travis Scott, Juju, and most importantly, Ninja was at the top of the Twitch page. Millions of people tune into this stream that really didn't last as long as a lot of people thought. But still, there were over 500,000 concurrent viewers over this span of time, which has not been seen at all by any solo streamer ever. This meant that Fortnite just broke a record, and with it being still such a brand new game, only about 7 to 8 months past launch, it seems like it was only an uphill direction from here. But remember what I mentioned earlier about the teasers and how Epic Games would sort of put stuff in Fortnite to tease the next season? Well, Epic Games did it a little differently for the next season. Items in real life from Fortnite started to pop up. In random desert cities, you would see llamas, and most importantly, the Durr Burger head. Big news outlets and news articles made stories on this just because of how mysterious it was that this giant Durr Burger head got in the middle of the desert. But Epic Games knew what they were doing all along. No other game has really brought real life into their game, and Epic Games was teasing at just that. Whenever Epic Games released their Season 5 trailer, they revealed that the Durr Burger, the llamas, and I think there was a tomato head as well in real life, was all a teaser to Season 5, and everyone absolutely loved it. This is the first time a game has ever done this before, and it's really special to see because this game went from being a free-to-play game to buying cosmetics only if you want to, and transferring it all the way to real life. It really was a very cool scene, and whenever I look back on it, and many of you may look back on it as well, it was like a cinematic masterpiece. And if you're here and you didn't experience Chapter 1, a lot of people go straight to the gameplay. But it wasn't just the gameplay itself, it was the way that Fortnite handled their marketing and basically conjoined the world into playing their game. That's what made the game really that good, was that everyone was playing it. What goes up must come down. With such a rapid incline like Fortnite, it's tough to keep that pace going, especially when you're trying to advance. Advancing is probably one of the toughest things in life, especially if you're on top of the world. And if you try and advance too hard, you're gonna crash even harder.
Bro, please get back into builds. I'm not gonna fucking play builds. I can be the best builds player in the world. I have 33 fucking ping on East and on Central servers, dude. I will literally lose every 1v1 build battle to a sweat on 0 ping. Every single one. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in playing a game that I'm playing a different game. I'm playing. Listen to Cypher. Go watch Cypher's stream if you want to watch builds. Not here, dude. Not happening.
With the rise of competitive in the last 5 years, more and more people wanted to be those top guys in competitive. But the only problem is that there was no middle point. See, whenever you load into a battle royale game now, you can either choose ranked, which is very, very sweaty, or you just play the regular game mode, which is filled with bots. So there's no middle point at all, and this is still a problem today that we'll get into later, but a lot of people just switched over to zero builds just because it was a new thing. They probably haven't touched the game in a while, and they didn't have to deal with sweats. But there's just one problem with that. Fortnite was meant for building. See, this is what separated it from every other battle royale genre, is the building mechanic. So whenever you take it out, it's just like every other battle royale game mode. And with Epic Games getting less intense with their marketing, Fortnite Battle Royale was crumbling to its knees, trying to find a way to survive. And then something got announced that Fortnite and other creators didn't expect to see at all. Epic Games announced that their original Chapter 1 game mode was coming for only a month. People were so hyped just because we haven't seen this in over 7 years. God knows I was. I mean, I was like, what, 12 whenever Fortnite came out? Now I'm 18. So I was just so hyped to see the re-release of Chapter 1. And my God, did they do it good. There was over 6 million concurrent players on launch, and I think this was due to the fact that people knew that they had a limited time to play this. So many people were taking off work, and I think this is one of the most hyped up games, or should I say game mode, apart from GTA 6. But Fortnite basically took everything good from every season and threw it all in one. They made sure not to start too early or not start too late, so that it was still fast-paced action gameplay, but it still felt so original. Their marketing was top tier, but everyone was sad to see it go after a month. I will say the ending was very good. I had so much fun with my old friends, and I also had so much fun playing. I mean, I haven't had this much fun playing Fortnite probably since either Chapter 3 or somewhere in Chapter 2. It was just that good. But after this game mode went and we got the release of Chapter 5, Epic Games really messed up. See, here's the thing, whenever you re-release a game mode like this, you want to keep everyone tied into the game. You want to keep a lot of things original and maybe make an easier conversion into the next chapter, but Epic Games just didn't do that. What they did is that they completely changed the movement, they completely changed the gunplay, and they completely changed the graphics. And this really hurt the game. I mean, it may not seem like a big deal to most of y'all, but seriously, a lot of people didn't like Chapter 5 because of these simple additions when they should have just stuck with simplicity. All in all, Fortnite released some very bad updates in Chapter 5. Yes, some were good, and Chapter 5 was honestly kind of an underrated season, but overall, their player count just tanked from what it was in OG. And yes, that was expected. They can't uphold that player count for a while, but the decline that they saw was just insane. So only a year later, Fortnite announced something again that, again, no one really expected, especially this soon. Okay, I wasn't even gonna put it on here, but Chapter 2 now, I guess, is OG because it got a remix season. I mean, it was only a year later since we got the Chapter 1 game mode, but it was just so weird that they released it a year later. I thought that they would wait just a little bit, and in all honesty, it didn't hit like Chapter 1 did. Now, this is really expected because, I mean, Chapter 1 is just so notable, but we did see peak player counts in this season. The reason why was the live event. If you didn't know, we had Eminem, Ice Spice, Juice WRLD, and Snoop Dogg as well in the live event. It doesn't make sense that they would get 14 million players. I mean, come on, they're the top artists in the world. But people were on for the gameplay itself. They were mainly just on for the artists. Now, this wasn't a bad season at all. It wasn't great, but I'm not gonna go deep into it because this isn't OG. I mean the OG that we know and love, Chapter 1. And after Chapter 2, we thought that was over. We're not getting any more Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, anything like that, probably for a while. But right after Chapter 2, there was something announced that, I know I've said it so many times, but no one expected this at all. It was so random, but it was probably for the best of us. It was the best for us because it taught us a lesson. Like the quote I said in the beginning, learn from your past mistakes, but do not lean on your past successes. Right after Chapter 2 Remix, Epic Games announced Fortnite OG. The OG returns, and we were pretty confused because we had Chapter 6 coming out. Except, Fortnite OG was going to be a permanent game mode. A lot of people were hyped about this, including me, because I was like, oh, if they're bringing Fortnite OG back, that's all I'm going to be playing. I'm not going to be playing any other mode, but I was completely wrong. See, it was very good on launch. The player count was very, very high, and I really liked the simplistic style of Season 1, but that was the problem. Fortnite OG Season 1 was just way too simplistic, and the other problem too is that at the beginning there were so many sweats. There was no bots in the lobby at all, and we didn't have ranked either. So it was really a gamble of what lobby you got into, like back in the day. But the difference is, like back in Season 1, where players had little to no Battle Royale experience, now players have over 7 years of experience. And for the players that came back and haven't played in a while, or don't really play the game that much at all, we're shocked to see how insane the players are. I also think since we got it at such a short time compared to Chapter 1 in 2023, since it was only a year later, it was a lot less special, and since the game mode was permanent, it didn't have that high of a player count off rip. Yes, we still had a very, very high player count, but it wasn't anywhere compared to the launch of OG last year. In my opinion, I thought this one would completely top 2023's, but it just didn't. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a little bit of fun, but it's just not the same because in all reality, a lot of the beginning of Fortnite and just Chapter 1 is nostalgia. If you're new to my channel, and maybe if you've been here for a while, you might know, you might not know that my content is specifically based on Fortnite OG. So I've had some time to think, and I've also had some time to make videos and learn from other people why they think Fortnite OG was so good. And I think one of the main reasons why has to be the memories that we made. Now, I'm not going to go and say Fortnite OG is bad. Listen, I'm recording this video when Fortnite OG Season 2 is out, and we still have later seasons like Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, but it's just not the same even compared to last year's. 2023's, we had all original movement. Yes, we did have sprinting and sliding, but it wasn't the movement that we have today. Those simple visual changes really does change the aspect of the game. And you may say, well, you don't want it to affect the nostalgia. Well, at the same time, you want it to be how it was. I know this may sound really cringe, but it kind of is like an artifact. I mean, Chapter 1 Fortnite is something that is uncomparable to any other chapter season that we have today. And you may argue with that, but it's just the truth. The streaming industry, the player count, the hype, it was unmatched to any other game. I mean, the only other game that I could think of is GTA 5 on midnight release, but all in all, it just shouldn't be messed with. I have a lot of solutions on making Fortnite OG a better game mode, and I wish that Epic Games would just hire me, like I've said so many times, because I have full insight on what y'all like. I have the best connection with my community, and if you want to be in the community, by the way, join the Discord down below. But I definitely think I can make some changes that would definitely make this game mode and honestly Fortnite OG better as a whole. But I mean, we went from 6 million players all the way down to now 50,000. It's really sad to see, and the good thing is that we still have more seasons to go. I mean, by the time Chapter 1 restarts again, it's going to be late 2026. So I'm really hoping Fortnite and Epic Games in general just clutches up and really makes good seasons for us. I think that Epic Games is still trying to revive themselves from the switch of Fortnite OG to Chapter 5 because it was really fast, the rapid switch, and just the simplicity. And I think if Epic Games would have done that a lot differently, they wouldn't have brought this mode back along with Chapter 2 Remix. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think Fortnite OG is failing? In my personal opinion, I think it is. I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's definitely failing. The reason why is because it's Fortnite OG. It's the original game mode that had the most amount of players. But I would just love to hear y'all's thoughts. Guys, if y'all remember from earlier in the video, I don't know if you do. If y'all want to watch the OG storyline was perfect, I'd really appreciate it. I don't know if you want to still watch it, but it's right there if you want to. Guys, use code TRICKYS, TRICKYS in the Fortnite item shop. Join the Discord down below. I'm trying to do a lot of giveaways. I haven't been doing any recently, I'm not gonna lie. I think we have one running in there right now on the release of this video. Guys, it's been your boy Tricky. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.